Hi guys, it's Simon C. Welcome to this new AI Razor. I haven't been making videos for a while, so I'm trying to catch up with new AI news quickly. I'm just gonna mention things quickly, and as for archive.org papers, remember that these are just preprint studies and preprint versions of not approved studies. Okay, let's start. ChatGPT can now see, hear, and speak. They began to roll out new voice and image capabilities in ChatGPT, offering new, more intuitive type of interface by allowing users to have a voice conversation or show ChatGPT what they're talking about. For example, they show in this video. User make its request.
Larry was a unique hedgehog unlike any other. He had bright sunflower petals instead of spines.
For example, they show in this small video where a user is making their request about the story.
Larry was a unique hedgehog unlike any other. He had bright sunflower petals instead of spines. Residing
And ChatGPT makes up a story. So you can use voice to engage in a back and forth conversation with ChatGPT. They have different voice samples for telling stories, and you can also chat about images, like you can see in this video. User asking ChatGPT how to lower his bike seat, and ChatGPT is just gonna show them how to do it. Okay. Yeah. They say they're deploying image and voice capability gradually. Indeed, I don't yet have this capability on my mobile app, but I don't care. Okay, they also added a new capability to ChatGPT. You can now browse the internet to provide you with current and authoritative information, coupled with direct links to sources. Information upon which ChatGPT was trained is no longer limited to data before September 2021. Cool. Now, DALL-E 3 is now available in Bing Chat and Bing.com Create for free. OpenAI just released indeed DALL-E 3, its latest and most capable text-to-image model, whose promise is to be a breakthrough in text-to-image generation, powered by a deep neural network that can produce realistic and diverse images from natural language prompts. Okay, I'm in a hurry. Google just launched Assistant with Bard, a step toward a more personal assistant, which combines assistant's capability with generative AI to help you stay on top of what's most important right from your phone. indeed they say that generative AI is creating new opportunity to build a more intuitive, intelligent, personalized digital assistant. It extends beyond voice, understands and adapts to you, and handles personal tasks in new ways, and Google claims, because they think your digital assistant should make it even easier to manage the big and small items on your to-do list. Yeah. They also Google also launched the new chip, Google Tensor G3, that gives the new smartphone Pixel 8. Our third generation Google Tensor G3 chip continues to push the boundaries of on-device machine learning, bringing the latest in Google AI research directly to their newest phones, Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro, which I'm not gonna buy because I already have my Android. They say that they work with the Tensor. It's about pushing the mobile computing experience forward, and in the new Tensor chip, every major subsystem have been upgraded, paving the way for on-device generative AI. Okay. Compared to the first generation of Tensor on Pixel 6, the Pixel 8 run more than twice as many machine learning models on device. To do what? I think image recognition, audio recognition, indeed new advances in speech and language. You can speak at your own pace. It even understands pauses and ums. We combined Google's state-of-the-art speech recognition with server quality natural language understanding. Pixel 8 is the first phone to use the same text-to-speech model, text-to-speech, you see, that Google uses in data center. This allows to use Pixel to read web pages aloud and even translate them into a different language. A major upgrade for your photos and video, about improving performance while running efficiently. We optimized the camera pipeline and built machine learning algorithms that directly in the silicon. Okay. Making live HDR capable of capturing higher detail with improved colors, contrast, and dynamic range to videos on Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro. To give you the best video experience, all while using less power. Okay. To Meta Connect, the event Meta Connect, Meta shared the new family of apps and devices. But since I'm interested, most importantly, in artificial intelligence, I'm gonna talk about artificial intelligence. They introduced Meta AI in beta, an advanced conversational assistant that's available on WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. And is coming to Ray-Ban Meta Smart Glasses and Quest 3, which I'm not gonna buy. Meta AI can give you real-time confirmation and generate photorealistic images from your text prompts in seconds to share with friends, which I'm not interested in, but that's not my problem because they are available in the US only for now. They also launching 28 more AIs in beta with unique interests and personalities. Some are played by cultural icons and influencers, including Snoop Dogg, Tom Brady, Kendall Jenner, and I don't know. Over the time, they making AIs for businesses and creators available and releasing their AI studio for people and developers to build their own artificial intelligence. Meta sees Meta's AI as a general purpose assistant for everything from planning a trip with friends in a group chat to answering questions you'd normally ask a search engine. And it is announcing a partnership with Microsoft Bing to provide real-time web results, which sets Meta AI apart from a lot of other free AIs out there that don't have super recent information. Meta AIs can also generate images like Midjourney's or OpenAI's DALL-E via the prompt image. Great. Likely Meta AI is based on the core principles behind Llama 2, Meta's latest quasi open source model. Yeah. In terms of how Meta AI differs from Llama 2 AI, its tech lead, Ahmad Al-Dali, Meta's VP of Generative AI, who has been leading the assistance development, says in terms of how Meta AI differs from Llama 2, this man says his team spent time refining additional data sets for conversations so that they can create a tone that is conversationally friendly in the way the assistant responds. A lot of existing AIs can be like robotic or bland. They make it sound like more friendly, like a friend. I still prefer real people. And you can see here some of Meta's AI characters, which should be familiar faces. I just recognize Snoop Dogg, but that should be Snoop Dogg and Israel Adesanya. Wally? Who are these people? I don't know. Okay, alongside Meta's assistant, the company is beginning to roll out an initial roster of 20 AI characters across its messaging apps, indeed. Based on celebrities like Charlie D'Amelio, Dwayne Wade, Kendall Jenner, Mr. Beast, Snoop Dogg, blah blah blah. As you chat with one of them, they profile image subtly animates based on the conversation. This is called embodiment. The effect is more immersive than the two-dimensional chatbots. You can have interacted. You could have interacted. They say this is more immersive. The effort should make this the effort is more immersive than usual two-dimensional chatbots. Okay, but in tests of several of Meta's AI characters this week, Fortune discovered that the chatbots frequently failed to acknowledge and sometimes even insulted the brands, businesses, and sponsors the celebrities we work with. I think they still have to hone these machines before they get close to a perfect system. Okay, let's change subject. Lamini and AMD paving the road to GPU-rich enterprise large language models. They unveiling a big secret. Lamini has been running large language models on AMD Instinct GPUs over the past year in production. Lamini is an exclusive way for enterprises to easily run production-ready large language models on AMD Instinct GPUs with only 3 lines of code today and get rid of supposedly ultra expensive NVIDIA GPUs just to be the closest competitors. So now join Fortune 500 enterprises and buy your own large language model superstation from Lamini to run and fine-tune large language model in your virtual PC or on-premise. Okay, if you need it. They say the significant benefit of owning your own large language models is the ability to control and personalize it, and you get to uniquely reap the profits from it instead of buying stuff from the competitor NVIDIA to Lamini for its expertise in large language model fine-tuning. Bother me with this. Okay, Tim Cook confirms Apple is researching ChatGPT style AI. Yeah, I was wondering whether Apple was ever to join the AI race, and the large language model, the chat language model race specifically. So here I have the answer. The company is of course working on generative AI. Tim Cook has told the UK press, and he expects to hire more artificial intelligence staff in that country. Okay. So Cook is gonna hire engineers in the United Kingdom. Likely they have a lot of talent over there. Okay. Recently, Mistral AI released an open source model, Mistral 7B. They claim it is the best 7 billion model to date with an Apache 2.0 license. They claim it outperforms Llama 2, 13 billion of benchmarks, Llama 1, 34 billion of many benchmarks. It approaches code Llama 7B performance on code while remaining good at English tasks. So it is a much more compact model with respect to other models with feature hundreds of billion of parameters like ChatGPT or okay. They also Open Orca organization, Open Orca, What is OpenOrca? Okay, so you have Mistral 7B and OpenOrca just fine-tuned it on the OpenOrca dataset. Yeah, okay. Which is... Come on, load that video. On open source dataset and instruct. And OpenOrca is an open source dataset and series of instruct-tuned language models created by Eric Artford. The dataset consists of 1 million FLAN version 2 augmented with GPT-4 completion and 3.5 million FLAN augmented GPT-3 completion. Okay, so OpenOrca used their own OpenOrca dataset to fine-tune on top of Mistral 7B. This dataset is their attempt to reproduce the dataset generated for Microsoft Research Orca paper. Hugging Face leaderboard evals placed this model as number 1 for all models smaller than 30 billion parameters at release time, outperforming all other 7 billion and 13 billion models. This release provides a first fully open model with class-breaking performance capable of running fully accelerated or even moderate consumer GPUs instead of renting clusters of GPUs for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Okay. Along the same wavelength, Stability AI introduced stable language model 3B to bring a sustainable high-performance language models to smart devices. So their goal is to bring language models, no more large language models to smart devices. One of the key advantages of stable LM3B is its smaller size and efficiency. These models require fewer resources and come with lower operating costs, making them highly accessible for most users. It also makes them environmentally friendly as they consume less power. The stable LM3B is highly competitive, and Stability AI claims it outperforms the previous state-of-the-art 3B parameters language models and even some of the best open source language models at the 7B parameter scale. This version is significantly better at producing text while maintaining its fast execution speed. It can be fine-tuned for alternative use, such as programming assistance. This could enable companies to cost-effectively customize their model on their data. Okay. So let's talk about Alibaba Cloud Generate. Let's talk about Alibaba. Alibaba launched some general purpose AI models, Quen VL, Quen agent. Okay. They issue they so you can so on their report, so on the official report, oops, there's some more light. They have one report for chat and pre-trained large language model. They have a base language model of 7 and 14 billion parameters, and Quen chat, the chat models. They have strong base language model, they claim, which have been stably pre-trained for up to 3 trillion tokens of multilingual data with a coverage of domains and languages, with a focus on Chinese, obviously, and English. They are competitive. They're able to achieve competitive performance on benchmark datasets, they claim. No. So they also have this other one. Alibaba also have this repo for large vision language model to perform computer vision tasks. It significantly surpasses existing open source large vision language models under similar model scale and multiple English evaluation benchmarks. They support text recognition. They can allow input a comparison of multiple images. They can detect bounding images through open domain language expression in both Chinese and English. Basically, these models understand pictures and images, and you can query and you can query them. You can query these images in Chinese or English. Most importantly. So even for their vision models, they release the pre-trained vision model and the chat model, trained with alignment techniques. Which basically mean it does what it's told to do based on your principles. Okay, Facebook research recently released Nougat, which is a model that allows researchers to understand academic documents. Okay, yeah. There's also this ARC 53 organization that released DocsGPT, which is GPT powered chat for documentation. Chat with your documents. You can chat with your documents and likely ask ask them what you want to know. So they optimized existing models to talk with documents. Docs GPT 7b Falcon. Okay, so they optimized Falcon on existing model indeed. Okay, attention is all you need. Okay. Okay, so recently you may have also heard about watermarking, um, which is the process of putting marks on images so that you can recognize that they generated by the artificial intelligence. And there's this researcher Sohail Faizi from the University of Maryland, a computer science professor, which bluntly sums up the current state of watermarking in AI images. We don't have any reliable watermarking at this point. He says we broke all of them. So he claims he broke all watermarking techniques. I don't know if he even broke Facebook's technique, stability watermarking, which I'm not gonna talk about because I don't feel like. For one of the two types of AI watermarking, he tested for a new study, low perturbation watermarks, which are invisible to the naked eye, is even more direct. There's no hope. So he and his co-author looked at how easy it is for bad actors to evade watermarking attempts. Okay. So for now, a bad actor can just wipe out the watermarking, and any distract user may confuse the AI generated image for a real one. And this is the study from Mr. Professor Dr. Sohail Faizi, robustness of AI image detectors, fundamental limits and practical attacks, in which he and his co-authors reveal the results of their research. In particular, by just having black box access to the watermarking method, we show that one can generate a watermarked noise image which can be added to the real images to have them falsely flagged as watermarked ones. So, okay, this is spoofing. Moreover, we showed that I should have said that first. We showed that watermarking methods are vulnerable to spoofing attacks, where the attacker aims to have real images identified as watermarked ones, damaging the reputation of the developers. So basically, it's the opposite approach. Okay. Some tools now. Tora is a series of tool integrated reasoning large language model agents designed to solve challenging mathematical reasoning problems by interacting with tools like computation libraries and symbolic solvers. Torah integrates natural language reasoning with the utilization of external tools, thereby amalgamating the analytical prowess of language and the computational efficiency of external tools to do what? To solve math problems. Yeah. Suppose that the sum of the squares of two complex numbers x and y is 7 and the sum of their cubes is 10. List of all possible values for x plus y separated by commas. Okay, so and the model generates solutions. A basic example. Here you have a basic example of a single round tool interaction which interleaves rationals with program-based tool use. Then you have streaming large language model, which is the implementation of the related efficient streaming large language models with attention sinks. They deploy large language models for infinite length inputs without sacrificing efficiency and performance. Okay. Popular large language models cannot generalize to longer texts. No. They observe an interesting phenomenon, namely attention sink, that keeping the key and value states of initial tokens will largely recover the performance of window attention. They demonstrate that the emergence of attention sink is due to the strong attention scores towards initial tokens and sink, even if it is not semantically important. Based on the above analysis, they introduced streaming large language model, an efficient framework that enables large language models trained with a finite length attention window to generate to infinite sequence length without any fine-tuning. They show that streaming large language model can enable Llama 2 MT Falcon Epithea. Falcon, you can remember, maybe you remember Falcon from earlier explanation, which was used as a optimized model by DocsGPT to perform stable and efficient language model with up to 4 million tokens and more. Lot of memory for these streaming large language models. Handling infinite length text with large language model presents so models will not struggle anymore to generate text beyond their training sequence length. This enables the model to generate coherent text from recent tokens without a cache reset. Only the most recent tokens and attention sinks are retained, discarding middle tokens. This means the model can only process the last token. Okay. While you can input a lengthy text, the model will only recognize the last token, so you can't input an extensive text like a book into a streaming large language model for summarization. Indeed, so streaming might only summarize the concluded paragraphs of a book, which might not be very insightful.